Remember, his last start, his lone start really before this one was against Delaware. That would be the second match of
31 sends one into the box. Back and forth, 1-2 and back out. Played across to Borkovic and almost
they entering his last season.
Here's a run though. Here's the guide for the Buckeyes, 2-on-2. It's just going to be a shot tape seed. And then they're in a really packed Big Ten as well. So this is one of the big chances they're going to get for a home field advantage Wolstein Classic game. And look at this, Temple long shot goes wide right. Max Trejo had a good jump in him.
And Trejo, I think he got a piece, resulting in the corner kick.
Pops it in, Trejo punches it out. Near the end. Number 8 will kick it away. Outside, a really good Max Trejo jump forward, and two players for Ohio State, both looking to kick it. Borkovic, shot, save! Preston Neal with
Another chance at this.
Borkovic will take back-to-back shots here. Out of the corner, lucky number 7. Borkovic sends into the box, shot and goal! Redirection from Nick McHenry! The Buckeyes have struck gold in the first 11 minutes.
Well, that was a place perfectly corner kick right to Nick McHenry, who's at the right place at the right time. And I got a feeling that I think this ball, when it goes off the crossbar, I think it hits Preston Neal, and it just happens to redirect over the line. Such a crazy sequence there. So here comes the corner kick from Borkovic. We'll see Nick McHenry, number 4, right there in the box. Yeah, he makes it. Preston Neal makes the initial save. It goes off the crossbar, and the ball comes back to it.
Egarter sends it up and in to the pack, and a nice punch from Trejo. Shot back, block low. Off of a head and out rolling to the big logo. Trejo for the save and scoops it. Buckeyes are going to use their speed again. They're over midfield with some of that speed. Goes back again to Borkovic. Borkovic looking, holding, sending. Borkovic is 15 minutes now off the clock here in the first half. Oh, a steal away from the Buckeyes after the trip. This is a 3-on-2. They create it, they go. Borkovic in tow! What a close.
Just the defense, he had a lot of guys returning, especially Max Trejo, probably the biggest name that was returning, the goalkeeper.
Trejo watching that one in. Demian and Borkovic standing side by side here. Borkovic will get the hit. It's a shot, it's a bounce off. And that one was looking for Donovan Williams, who heads it out of bounds. Quickly in here. Worked off an edge. Williams is going to hold his man out. And it'll be
overly rely on defense. You got to score goals.
Here's a chance through the box. Quickly cut down there. The Owls and Luka Lukic able to get on top of it. Buckeyes are back there. Shot goes low. Bounce off of North Sumner. Another one. Bounced off box. As they move quickly up top. Pacoda back through mid. A slicer in. It's going to go wide left, but a good try from Will Arneson. 1-1. Hold on here. The speed cuts down. A miss of the pass will shut it down. Will Arneson will try and follow it up. Slice in. Shot off the post. Second. No! Skies it to the moon.
Well, that's Will Arneson. He was a big factor in that last chance. Could allow the Owls to generate a quality opportunity.
Here's an opportunity, though, the other way. Borkovic going left side. Borkovic looking left, right, in for Borkovic. Pass away, shot into right here for the Buckeyes. Hurge just got on the field and is working overtime. Buckeyes looking still on that touchline. Wide shot here, and it's a jumping shot and a kick out. Chip touch, Joel Demian. 1-2. That one's high and away from Onadi.
Well, from that earlier chance, and they really buy into the system that Brian Mazonoff has for them.
Well, the system has got him upfield as well. This is a nice little shove in off the chest. Borkovic looking. Borkovic shooting a low one.
Season with some offensive questions.
Here's a question on the back end. Oh boy, putting the body on the line. Anthony Falpel jumping that route. Oh no, Neal will sky it high. And the time in this half is expired. Ohio State with the 1-2 strike from Borkovic to McHenry put themselves up by 1. But boy, Harrison, Temple fought early, but they've got a clear.
In theory, winning this tournament. Dayton, of course, drew their last match, or earlier today they drew, and it's not necessarily a select number of subs that you can make, but rather just at Luke's
Backside for Donovan Williams. Punches it in. Uh-oh, it goes into the box here. Touchline, go! It's a punch away, but it's right in front.
with seemingly no pressure from Temple.
Temple trying to push it, though. Borkovic looking on the touchline. Borkovic pass and shot. Only shots here in this half, and trying to change that is Temple. Temple goes wide for it. Trejo. Borkovic, his right foot delivers a heel. Inside, it bounces high. Preston doesn't go for it. Down low, still alive. Played outside. Arneson up top. Off the back-to-back corners of Ohio State. Now they've got to deal with this free kick. Borkovic, Demian hovering around. Long shot. It bounces off the post. Of course, it's going to bring some young legs here, but this is the Owls that have got some legs moving forward. 2-on-4 here. Shot is up and over. It was a decent angle, but Trejo had to jump for it.
From the draft, losing two best players, including Hadoukkin, but just have to see how this team will turn.
I don't think like a program assistant or somebody smaller in the coaching staff would have as big of a role as they would, but I mean, Devin Etling has been here 3 years. He was a guy that scored a Wolstein Classic game-winning goal. As Trejo's going to, he loves watching Formula One. We'll see if he can match that speed off the kick here. Right hand goes up, ball goes in. Catch, no, it's a punch up top, but that doesn't mean 11.
Well, I think that's one of the advantages of being at that size. You're just able to move so much more quicker.
Talk about a move. Here's a shot. Is there a second? No. 4 are there, but they need to play the patient game as Tomas Gile holds on. Gile punches forward. Skoubas now on the right side. Skoubas' pass is blocked. 1-0 lead. Looking right. Borkovic. Borkovic shot goes wide left. It was a connection piece. That didn't find Owen to your Big Ten set with a lot of power. Obviously for the Owls, though, they've got to play defense now. Look at this. Going one-on-one. Borkovic going off his left foot. Borkovic still with a second chance. Borkovic scores! Marco, another! Added to the Buckeye tally. An assist and a goal and a slide of glory.
Well, Marco Borkovic doing it all. Preston Neal came out of his net to challenge the ball, and he made the initial save. But what made this goal so spectacular is Marco Borkovic gets his own rebound. There's the first save. Borkovic just doesn't quit on the play, gets the rebound, and just touches it into the net. 2-0 lead for Ohio State. Just about 10 to go.
Knocked it off of Nick McHenry. Played up outside the box here. Maybe a chance for the Owls. They ricochet it low. Long shot, it goes high. And Max Trejo watches it flip. Try and find there first. 2.5 minutes left. Skied in. Trejo looking for the control. Bounced low. It's awkward. It's in! The Temple Owls have scored their first goal of the game. And it comes off a ricochet heater.
Well, that was a chaotic goal, to put it simply. Finally, some life. There was that corner kick opportunity that we have been talking about all match. All of their chances had come from a corner kick, and this is their 5th one. And finally, it goes into the net. And it is Paulo Campula to get
it away. Borkovic tries to block. Here's a head opportunity. It's in the box. 5 seconds to go. Buckeyes clear it aerial. And the Buckeyes survive as 000 hits the clock. The Wolstein Classic games in 3 and 4, Harrison. Boy, we're going to need some heart medication after this.
Yeah, that almost got away from Ohio State. They had that game in control for 88 minutes until we got to the final 2. And Temple found some life, found another gear to go. And we're so close to drawing this game, but ultimately just fell a little short. Falls